My name is Nick Zimmerman, and I'll be giving you a quick introduction of RealityMapper from 3D Impact Media. RealityMapper provides you with a very straightforward solution to convert stereoscopic content to autostereoscopic content. Once the images are loaded, they will show right away in your left and right tab of your frame control. The next thing you want to do is select your output profile, so your histogram displays you the right information. In my case it's an autostereoscopic 8 view, but this can also be a cinema or a standard 3D TV. In your left and right depth map tab, RealityMapper will give you a very rough preview of what you're gonna get when rendering. In your difference tab, you will see how the left and right image align on top of each other. I guess this will be a little bit hard to see in the screen capture. Now, if the alignment is way off from how it should look, RealityMapper does provide you with some basic tools to correct it. So I will quickly show you what possibilities you have to correct an image. The first slider will move your image in a horizontal direction. This can be very useful if you want to adjust the disparity a little bit. And the second slider will move the image in a vertical direction. Then we have a zoom, a rotation, and keystone. Now basically keystone is where rotation will rotate the image in a horizontal direction, keystone will rotate it in a vertical direction. All these parameters can very easily be animated. All you do is switch to the appropriate tab and set the value. Then move your time slider to the next position and set the next value. And as you can see, it will be animated right away. Be aware that these sliders affect the image very strongly, and that stereoscopic images already put a lot of pressure on the eye and the brain. So if these parameters are set wrong, it might be a very unpleasant viewer experience. So make sure your cameras are already set right on set, so you don't have to adjust these settings in post-production, because basically if you have to touch these sliders, something went terribly wrong in your productions. So make sure everything is done right from the beginning. Once you're all set, you just select your output path, your start and end frame, and set the warp output, which lets you select the desired amount of views to be rendered, in my case 8. Now one more important thing before rendering: in your preferences you can select output folders that will be created for your left and right image and left and right depth map. In your settings tab you can select one more output option, and this checkbox 2D plus depth basically creates a side-by-side image, left side image and right side depth map. And these images can be played back in real time with Reality Player from 3D Impact Media, so you don't have to go over the process of warping the entire sequence of your animation. This can be very useful and is a much quicker workflow. So in this case I will set the warp output to none to get the side-by-side image only, and hit run for render. As a last thing, let me show you a final output image of RealityMapper. What you see here is the image side by side with your depth map ready for Reality Player.